Today I am on the road. I was invited to come to this event today. This is an event that the Antiquities Society puts on every year. It's called A Taste of Soup. They hold it every year in this log cabin. It's called the Community House. It's an historic building here in Carrollton, and I'll give y'all a tour of it here in a minute. But I have a table set up here just to show people about gardening and to talk about plants and getting things to growing in their yards. And it's just a little public awareness type event. And in a minute, I'm going to get to eat some soup, and I'll tell y'all how good it is. I'm just going to walk around and kind of show y'all what's going on here at the Community House today. There are a lot of people at the Taste of Soup, and it looks like it's a good time. Are you the artist of this table? Okay, tell me about yourself and what you do here.
Well, we moved back to Carrollton last year, and I have focused specifically on doing the historical buildings for the most part. But yeah, acrylic, charcoal, collage, which is mixed media, all that kind of stuff. So.
Well, you are very talented.
Thank you.
Oh, and what is your name?
Mila, DouBrava.
Mila DouBrava, a budding young artist.
Excited I'm gonna get to be on the YouTube channel.
Yes, girl. You're gonna be famous. That is the Merrill Museum. That is so good. Now, Mila, did you take any kind of art classes, or is this just natural?
I did well, everybody takes art class in elementary school. I did take one in freshman year of high school, and that's it.
So this is just pretty much natural for you?
Well, I wouldn't say natural. I've definitely had to practice. But practice makes perfect. I've been doing it since I could pick up a pencil, pretty much.
Okay.
So, it's been a long time coming.
Well, you do a wonderful job. Everything you do is beautiful. Look at, is this a pencil right here?
Yes, ma'am. Pencil and charcoal.
Pencil and charcoal. Look how gorgeous.
I think a big part of it too is finding out who you admire. Like, I really love personally the artist John Singer Sargent, or Matisse is one of my favorites. And you kind of learn by, I think, they call it copying the masters.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of helps you get a technique down. And
Yeah.
then you kind of develop into your own style. So
Yeah.
that's what I've done. And
Well, I love it. It's beautiful.
thank you.
Thank you.
Brenda McCaleb. I'm a retired nurse, and so now I play with art a little bit in my spare time.
Art. Well, let's take a look at what you have here.
Okay.
Whoa. Girl, you've got talent.
Thank you. I'm trying.
And this is just Like, you didn't take any art classes or anything?
I actually took a little art class back, gosh, 40 years ago. It was like a 6-week, once a week thing for 6 weeks.
40 years ago?
Yes, I'm old.
No, well, I mean, you just have a natural knack for it.
Well, thank you.
Well, you do a wonderful job. Look at that. That looks real.
I have a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah.
And some things turn out and some things don't. So
Right.
It's always a surprise to see if I've really created anything worth keeping.
It's kind of like gardening.
Yes, exactly. And I like to garden too.
Yeah.
So maybe this is a common theme.
Yeah. It just means we're creative.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Yes, and I like color. So a
Well,
lot of times in my house I have a little space that needs something and I'll just go in there and paint, with the colors I need.
go whoop something up real quick.
Right.
Well, good for you. Well, this is beautiful. You have so many pretty things. This one right here, this reminds me of Christmas.
Yes, that is a holly with berries.
Oh,
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, ladies.
Hey!
How was the soup?
It was fabulous. We can't decide how we're going to vote. It was all so good.
Okay, so what is the deal? How many soups do you get?
6.
6 soups. They're in this book.
And they have the recipe in them in order they are on the table.
Okay, so you get a little sample of each one of the soups.
Is this the first one?
Yeah,
Chili beef soup,
that was good too. All
one
of them
pot
were good.
macaroni cheeseburger soup, cowboy soup, chicken pot pie soup, cabbage soup. Ooh, I love cabbage. Oh, that wasn't your favorite recipe. And chicken stew. And then everybody votes on their favorite
But we don't know. But I think my favorite's the cheeseburger.
cheeseburger. I don't see how you could go wrong with a cheeseburger.
Well, here, help with that and cheeseburger and put the $1 in
What am I doing with this?
Put it in the favorite.
I'm here with Pam Lee. She is the mayor of Carrollton. And tell me about what happened here today. What all went down?
This is our annual A Taste of Soup and Art exhibit. We have 6 soups to taste. They are different soups every year, and some of them are kind of unusual, like the dill pickle soup or the strawberry soup. So you never know what we're going to have. I'm looking at a recipe for next year, French fry soup.
That'll be right up my alley. I'll have to come back for that one. So this is a fundraiser that benefits.
This benefits the Antiquities Society. We own 2 buildings and have a 99-year lease on the 3rd building. So they all are old and all need some tender loving care.
Yeah.
So this money and what we raise with the Pioneer Day Festival in the fall is what that goes for.
Okay. Well, wonderful. Well, I've had a good time today, and before I leave, I'm going to do some video of this building, of the community house.
This building was built in 1935-36 as part of the WPA effort, and it has been a community house that serves the whole county. You've got folks from all over the place who come and use this for family reunions and different events like this one. And so we're glad that we've been able to preserve it and that it will continue to serve the county for a long time.
Exactly. Well, it's been a good day.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank y'all for coming.
That's right. Well, today's event was a lot of fun. I got to talk to many people about planting seeds and growing things, and it seemed like people were receptive to the thought of putting some seeds in a milk jug and getting them growing. I gave away many packets of seeds today, so hopefully some folks will grow some things and plant them out this spring. I hope so, and I hope it brings some joy like it does me. Now, when I was talking to Pam Lee at the end of the event, and I was telling her that I was going to give a little tour of the community house, and she said that the community house was built using the WPA, and I don't know if y'all know what that means or not, but that was the Works Progress Administration, 1935 and 36, during the Great Depression. It was a federal work act policy put into place by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, because people were there were no jobs, and so they created this WPA, Works Progress Administration, to employ people to build roads and buildings and structures and different things. And so that's how the community house got built, from people who were employed through the WPA. And it was not until, I think, 1943, with World War II, that the WPA, they didn't need it anymore, because that's when the country came out of the Depression, was after World War II. And like the little plaque said on the wall, I think it was the early 2000s, it went through a big restoration, because it was, I remember being a little girl and it being in bad shape. The community house has been used for lots and lots of things here in Carrollton. I remember going to dances there when I was in junior high and high school, and even before that, my parents used to go to dances in the community house. My daddy was in a band, and they would play at the community house. And he would sing and perform, and Mama would dance. And anyway, so I always heard lots and lots about the community house. Also, people will rent the community house to have events there, like family reunions or birthday parties or wedding receptions, things of that nature. In fact, I think it was in 2015, my mom and daddy had their 50th wedding anniversary, and my sisters and I hosted their anniversary party at the community house. And I just thought it was neat that they had kind of grown up in the community house we had, and then we had their 50th wedding anniversary there. I'm going to put some pictures of their 50th wedding anniversary at the end of this video, so I hope y'all will watch that. Brings back memories, makes me miss my daddy. But today was a fun day. It was good. I got to talk to a lot of people about gardening and seeds, and we're all just waiting on spring.